Hello everybody and welcome to the Darkest Dungeon, the game that gets me in a bit of trouble. I won't lie about this, I got a little despaired. Maybe I'm just having a bad luck streak, but I think, or at least this is what it feels like to me, that I'm not really progressing. And I should probably advance towards getting a boss done.
When the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Yeah, I remember those days as well, but these are not the days. Alright? These are not the days for that. So, let's take a quick look at our characters, if they have any negative traits, because I want to get a few of those into stress recovery. Sounds like this guy would do well in here, but let me actually quickly have a look. Yeah, might be that. Let's actually reduce cost. Wait, can I? Well, let's just do that. I don't think that is any issue yet. This guy can get recovered in here. Drinking, and she can gamble. I think that's really just the cost, and let me have a look if any of this is cheaper. Doesn't seem like it. Might not have actually upgraded it. Okay, so the first two, drinking and gambling, let's do that. I know this is very expensive, but kinda have to do it. And, I mean, stress isn't that high, it's not on the brink of getting them insane. But it's pretty close, so I don't want to risk it. Yeah, and I'll need the other stuff to actually buy some provisions. Oh my god. It took me quite a while to get that out. I wanna take those two guys, and this is the debuffer, right? I'd like to take a healer, but I think we only have one right now, so I might actually look to recruit one. What guy is this? A jester. Huh. That's interesting. It's a kind of debuffer, I guess. Oh, we might want to take this guy with us. Could be position 3. So let's try that guy.
You will be laughing still at the end.
Let's just call him the Joker so that I can remember. And by the way, if you have any suggestions for names, feel free to write them down in the comments. I'm more than happy to take those suggestions. So, we want the Joker at position 3, then we want Eternal and Barbarian, I guess. Hellion, well. Just because the face reminds me, I'm gonna call this one Grip. That's a guy streaming like Hearthstone, Diablo, stuff like that. Mainly Blizzard games, and sadly I don't have a healer, so let's just take him. Oh wait, before I do that, let us look at what we have to do here. I think we might want to go to the ruins again. Which is of medium length, so let's see if that is appropriate. I need a lot of food. Like 12. I need at least 12 torches. Yeah, well. I'd like to take a shovel. It's not like I wouldn't, but it's very expensive. I don't actually know if we need those 12 torches, but I think we might. So I'm gonna go with this and hope that it's the right choice. You never know. And let us embark on the ruins again. And let's see if our heroes can survive through it. Hopefully they do.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Okay. So this is fairly large but linear, and we can kind of ignore this one room on our way, so we don't have to go back. Alright, now what can we do here? So this debuffs ourselves, which is pretty substantial, as well as this one. But this stuns, this just does damage, so I think we'll just do damage. And I would probably be better off hitting one target with this before. But I kind of want to get rid of that bone carrier. And that is a lot of damage. Even if it debuffs. Right, well, that is a lot of stress. That's kind of my issue. A lot of the attacks don't do as much damage, but they do a lot of stress. That can only be done if he's at the last position. Then I wouldn't be able to use this one, which I think might be alright, actually. But in this fight, I'll just do this.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Kill the caster or sorcerer. Okay, I actually did not see that, so we have to switch those two guys around. But for now I'm gonna buff him, who is gonna attack this round. And I am going to do some area damage so that I can get rid of them both, hopefully.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Which worked well.
Confidence
so let's
surges
get
as the
those
enemy
guys
crumbles.
swapped. See what's in here. A lot of gold. Fair amount. And let's light the torch.
Is lit. The path is clear. We require
Go
only
to the
the
room.
strength to follow it.
Okay. So we got... I think this is a trap. The spider web. And some loot. Which, is this the curious guy? Yes, it is. Wow. He has a lot of positive quirks already. Let's open it with the Jester. Okay, get another torch going.
The promise of safety.
And disarm this. Try to, anyways.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Okay, doing more scouting, which is very nice. So no fights here. Let's open that. And we get a few crests. I don't know by heart what kind of sigils I
In
need
Radiance,
for
may we
what
find
upgrades.
victory.
Alright. I think I can handle that. So, I want to buff some of my guys. Accuracy and crit should be quite okay. Could also stress heal. Stress healing is good, but for now buff everyone. That's cool. Alright, well, let's try to get multiple guys again. It's kind of a specialty with this group. Hmm, 10 damage. That is a lot. So this blights. Do I want to blight or do I want to stun? I think I want to blight. Yeah! Get blighted. And then do the seller's acquisition. Acquisition? I don't know. Accusation, okay. Two guys still left. Do they bleed? They don't bleed, so I'm probably better off buffing someone. With 15% damage. Let's buff her. Can I negate that debuff? Okay, now we can stress heal. Wow, that is so cool, I love bards. Just that concept is cool. Let's try to get rid of them one by one. Yeah, that worked pretty well.
This expedition at least promises success.
Although I have to say I'd like a healer. I really would. Okay, do we have anything to get rid of that? We don't. Okay, so in this corridor we don't have a fight, but in the next one we will. Yeah, I know, but I can't heal it.
The magic is
another
struck.
Torch.
A blazing star is born.
Can't really defuse those today. Let's just hope there's no fight here. Alright. So I don't know if I want to make the break right now, like a camp. Well, what are we into? 2, 4, 5. I got 2, 4, 6, 8 more to go. So let's move at least one more without camping. But we have a fight here, so don't know if we're gonna make it. Let's make more lights. I actually wanted to do that, but they are surprised nonetheless.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made
Buff.
clear.
So now that only hits the 2 last guys, but there is still a slot open. They always fill up from the front, so we can only hit one of the guys. And the single target attack would be bleed, but they will resist bleeds. I could do it for the base damage, but I could also buff like her, for example, which is probably a good idea, because we can hit 3 guys with this attack. And do the area attack with him, and we only got 1 enemy left to deal with, which is good. Let's stress heal again. Let's buff him, just so we can hopefully one-hit that guy. Yep, that worked.
trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, let's look into that. Nice. And let's move into the room. And I think I will camp here. It's almost half, so let's do that.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Now, I think that if I would use all of my food, I would have to eat on the way again, and that I could then not recover. Okay, so we got 12 respite, and I think that is the time that these abilities cost. Yeah, heal everyone by 10%, reduce stress by 10 sounds like a thing I will do. Takes up a lot, but it is completely worth it. Okay, and then we can see what else we can do. So I don't exactly know what I want to do here. I'd like to heal him, but he can't heal himself, right? Can he? No, he can't. So let's heal him. How much do we have left? 5. I think I might do this. Oh, minus accuracy and minus speed. Huh. Well, it would heal her, which would be pretty good. Can we do both? I think we can. We can do this, right? And then do this. Which kind of balances out. And then we can rest and get probably surprised and die by a fight. I'd like to read that, but it's kind of a bit too fast to read. For me at least. Okay, let's move on. Well rested. As well as we can be here.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, yeah, and here we will
Even
need
the
our
cold
shovel.
stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Light a torch and see what's in here. So, this red sign is probably always a fight, but I don't really know. Okay, so we wanna buff here. It's not a big buff, I know, but I think that's the best he can do. Okay, let us blight those guys. 25% chance to resist. Which they didn't. Neither of them did.
Dazed.
Oh my god.
About to
That
break.
was a hard hit. So I don't want... Sorry guys. I would like to know if I now eat with him, right? He's not at death's door anymore. But I can't eat then if I have to eat in the course of the level. So I don't really know what to do here. I'll do a single target attack here. Yep. Less enemies is less enemies.
Another
Yeah,
life
okay, well.
wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
That was it for him. Okay, Thundrius, I think, was it? Okay, so those guys can't bleed. None of them can. Which is bad. And now I can't do the Inspiring Tune, which I would have done. And this guy would just move a lot forward, so... Since those guys are blighted, I think I'm fine with leaving this guy alive and hitting him. I know he won't bleed, but that's the best thing I can do, and he died from it, so that is actually fine. And then I'll smite him. Does, I think, extra damage to Unholy? Yeah, it does. Let's hope this guy dies before he can attack again. But I'll single target hit him. I'll try to.
A victory.
Yep, the guy died.
Perhaps the turning point.
He'll probably hit one more time. Not if I can avoid it, though. Alright.
Remind yourself that
if you do that as a last hit, it's alright. But we lost a guy, so being one guy down is really not what you want to see if you're only halfway through a dungeon. But we don't have a fight in this corridor. Let's hope there's none in the room as well. Either, rather. Let's try to defuse the trap with him. No success so far. Okay, no fight in the next corridor, but in the one after that. And I want to do the quest, right? That's my goal here. I don't know if it's more clever to, like, just abandon. It might be. Just can't diffuse any traps today.
By evil intent.
Okay, let's make more light here. So, in the next corridor we have a fight. Now, do we give up? Abandon the quest? Or do we move on and hope that we can survive? Now that's the gamble I'm doing here. And, really don't know what's better. I really do not know. I think I might try it. Okay. Doesn't have enough health. Yeah.
Cannot be left unanswered.
Oh, and he's not as fast now anymore, since he's at Death's Door. So he can't buff before I attack. Now I think because only those two guys are still attacking, it might be worth it just to stun them. That does no damage though. And not doing any damage is not really what we want to do here, so let's hope I can kill those guys with my Crusader. So get him something... Oh, I can't eat in combat, okay. Those guys don't bleed, let's try to get rid of them either way. Okay, so 3 damage should be possible with Cell's Accusation. Yep. Now these guys I think don't do as much damage in melee. Yeah, and they can target, they probably can target the guy behind. So that should be fairly nice. Okay. Well, I might do the Dark Step now. He will move forward, and that probably makes the Barbarian not able to attack anymore. I could actually do the breakthrough. What do I do here? I think it's unlikely that I'll be able to take him out in one or in 2 hits actually before he attacks again, so I'm gonna buff here. Try to get rid of this guy.
Well struck.
Nice. Well, not
As
really
victories
nice,
mount,
but you know,
so too will resistance.
as good as it can get, I guess. Let's give that to her. And let's eat something with him to get him rid of Death's Door. Or out of Death's Door. And, well, I can't really look into rooms, so... do I hope there's no fight in there? I kinda do. And I'm pretty close to getting the quest done, I think, so... in the end, that might kill me. But I'll have to just experiment with stuff like that. Okay, that is more stress. Oh, didn't even pop up as stress. Maybe it wasn't. Ah!
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for
Okay.
blood.
Now he's selfish. Which is probably pretty bad for that character. And I don't know if I can see my hunger anywhere. Can I? Oh my god, so he would consume 2 food either way. So I might as well eat now, because I don't know, if I wait so that I have to eat,
The match is
he
struck.
might actually
A blazing star is
consume only
born.
one. I'd rather not risk it, and rather risk getting more stress on the other guys.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
So, is one more room enough to explore, or do we need the last 2? Oh, he's curious, so he's gonna open that. Which I would have anyway, but can't choose with which character then. Let's make more light, use the last torch. And hope there's no fight ahead. Oh, right, okay,
The
so
great
we made
ruins
it.
belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
That is a lot of crests. Yeah, I thought that might have happened. Fascinated with corpses. Compulsive. Oh, but 10% more damage at high health. He is kleptomanic, but has more accuracy. Accuracy. My god. Alright, well, we lost a guy, but at least we finished the quest. Now, this guy definitely has to recover some stress. Oh, let's look at
Trinkets
that.
and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Oh, okay. So this is rare weapons. And what's that? I don't know yet. The Joker, where would he fit? Gambling would probably be a thing for the Joker. But let's try to upgrade it first. Yeah, we barely can.
With enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
Alright, well, so this guy definitely needs the rest, but I don't know if we need to set anyone else, so for now I will leave it so that I can maybe upgrade in the next episode. But for now that's gonna be it. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed, please remember to leave a like, it helps out. If you have any feedback, any criticism, write it down in the comments. By the way, I might adjust my schedule, my uploading schedule, and my series that I actually do, which I have a poll in the description. And let's look at this.
At home in wild
I
places,
haven't seen that.
she is a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
Camping skills. Let me read that again. Just upgrading camping skills, okay. Well, that might be a thing I want to do. Okay, well, cool. We'll look into that next time, though. I'll see you guys then. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.